Yeah. Currently, we're suspended on Twitch. We are suspended on Twitch. Like, if you post right now, Akademiks, I'm the one who reported the Twitch. Like, yo, that's going 100,000 likes. Yo, bro, you a real one. I'm telling you, it just is what it is. So,
yeah, million views easily.
I like to speak to y'all like this because I don't want y'all to feel like I'm ducking anything. I'm not ducking. I'm not running. Obviously, I'm trying to chill out, let everybody get their anger, their hate, their vitriol out, and it's okay if the majority of people don't want to with us. It's okay. We'll build back. I've done it many times.
DJ Akademiks reacts to the backlash. Check out what he had to say, and then I'll come back with my comments.
Is there anything else I should probably address? I'm gonna be honest with you. For everybody who I've seen comment on this, I do want to say, obviously, for the people who have never liked me or the people who me and them may have like gone back and forth, you can't especially go to them for maybe not saying the whatever opinion, but of course they can hate me. You know what I mean? So like this is another chance in their moment to do whatever. But
oh yeah, this is a golden opportunity. All the DJ Akademiks haters, people that may not like them, they're going to have to say some things about this. But at the end of the day, you got to take accountability and be able to move on gracefully from this. So you can't throw shots at other people just because they want to comment on this situation. It is what it is.
For the most part, I'm going to be honest with you, I've watched people who I believe are neutral or kind of impartial. And I think they've kind of been right. Like, you know what I mean? They've kind of been like fair. Be like, yo, listen. Yo, I shouldn't have said that, but we don't believe he's. Listen, I think there's been fair commentary, and again, one of the things in terms of me running media, I've always said, you get to the point, and I've been lucky enough to get to that point where the news guy becomes news when he either picks up or he makes newsworthy. You know what I'm saying?
And it's starting to be a trend now. Every other week, Akademiks, he get himself into some stuff, so you got to stop putting your foot in your own mouth, bro. You got a huge platform. You can't take it for granted.
And that's a very valuable and lucky place to get in. But also, I can't expect to talk about people all day, and then people can't talk about me. Okay,
facts.
I do try to get on here and offer my side, just like I would. I think it would be a coward move if I talked about everybody else's and didn't talk about mine. Again, I felt that we dealt with it head on last stream. I don't think there's necessarily anything more to kind of like talk about. I seen what every other streamer said.
Yeah, they
again,
running it up.
I'll just say I think it's fair. I think it's fair, and it's fair game. You know what I mean? Whether it was somebody slamming me, pause, or somebody saying, "Yo, listen, people are overreacting. Let the chips fall how they may." Right?
He definitely has a different tone than a few streams ago. He was ready to go off on anybody. Like, if you talk about him, he gonna pull up the receipts on you. So much more calm demeanor. This is the type of approach he should have had when this stuff first happened, as opposed to going off on everybody. So as long as he keeps this chill tone, he's gonna be able to move on from this, but people ain't gonna forget.
Right? That's just what comes with commentary, and that comes with what the position I'm in. And also, here's the thing too. The reason I don't want to talk about this anymore, because y'all know I love to drag things and talk about it all day. There's like nothing I could say that people won't say. If I say I'm giving context, they're going to be like, you're deflecting. If I say, well, what about this? You're shifting. No. So again, I think I was very forthcoming in my last conversation. I don't think I need to keep adding on to it. Right?
Real talk.
Yeah. Currently, we're suspended on Twitch. We are suspended on Twitch.
And that's the thing with being suspended on these platforms. You don't want to lose that privilege, because 1 minute Twitch is going to ban you or suspend you. Then it could be YouTube, then Instagram. So you don't want to be that type of enemy to social media, because once you start losing that power, these labels, streaming services, however else you get money outside of content creation, they're going to, put the brakes on all of that and kind of, fall back from you. So be mindful of that.
We're suspended on Twitch. The other entities you've seen that has been aligned with me or we've done business together, all that remains the same, whether it's from, the music industry, the artists, any brands. And, just because I know how to be hating, it's not on me to like try to assure y'all. So whatever y'all want to think is whatever y'all want to think. Okay.
Don't lose that money, bro.
Again, the show goes on.
It definitely will, with or without you.
some of these other. I don't think people hate, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think people are hating. There's a couple people that don't like me, right?
Oh yeah, facts.
I get it. Like somebody was just like, yo, like the Breakfast Club talked about. I didn't watch it, but I was reading what people were telling me about what they said. They said, hey, the conversation was kind of fair and balanced to some extent, but this one chick hates you. And I was like, who? They're like, yo, Jess Hilarious. And I was like, bro, I'd hate me too if I was her. I didn't know. So of course she has like an axe to grind. I get it. You know what I mean? So screw it.
Yeah, and it was only going to go so far by you being cool with Charlamagne. He wasn't just going to allow that to go down, especially on the Breakfast Club. But whatever Jess want to say outside of the Breakfast Club, she going to have that energy with you. But luckily, you cool with Charlamagne, so that conversation, it wasn't going to get overboard on the Breakfast Club.
I can't be mad at it. You know what I mean? Like when I've made my jokes and when I've threw my punches, I never held back. So it is what it is.
Can't be mad at
because I hate on everybody. Yo, Meek's having a blast this week. Me and Baby kind of pieced it up. I wonder if he's like, yo, that guy.
Yeah, Meek got that campaign, Block Akademiks, so it may not go that far just because Meek Mill, the Diddy jokes, but he make an interesting point. You don't want people to get on that bandwagon to block Akademiks. It could get bad for them.
Okay. Yeah. I said what? Somebody said nobody hate. No, whoa. I'm gonna be honest with you. The thinking that nobody hates me is crazy. No, absolutely, people hate me. There's a lot of people that dislike me.
They do.
Again, I'm not. That's not the blame for all of this. I think that's probably the blame for this story. Seems like the biggest story we've had in 2 months. Given, I don't think my cachet, or maybe I'm underestimating myself. I don't think my cachet and my notoriety would garner that much of attention that it would be reported from here all the way over there. You get what?
Now, the thing is, by it being January, nothing really going on other than the ASAP Rocky stuff, the Jay-Z stuff, that's kind of played out in the media, the Diddy stuff that's ongoing. So right now, if Akademiks puts itself in this situation, of course, everybody's going to cover it. But you are underestimating your celebrity, your fame. People going to cover what you got to say, even if it's on a Twitch platform or a stream or whatever. People going to clip that up, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But the reason why it's stretching so many legs is because it's getting the engagement from a lot of people that didn't like me, right?
Of course.
And as any smart news channel or news media outlet, unless we probably had a relationship with each other, they're going to post it, of course. Like, it's going to, like, if you post right now, Akademiks, I'm the one who reported the Twitch. Like, yo, that's going 100,000 likes. Yo, bro, you a real one. I'm telling you, it just is what it is. So,
yeah, million views,
I always tell people, and y'all hear me say this a lot of times. Yo, when you dig a hole, just make sure you dig two. And I've always done that too, right? When I was kicking in and violating all these rappers, I knew there would be a time. I just always hope two things. Well, if they see me, I hope I got that on me. Or if it ever turned out like this, hopefully I could somehow crawl up or out of that grave whenever they try.
True, no one's perfect, but when you keep putting yourself in these situations, that's the thing that's really getting you this huge backlash on social media. This isn't the first time that you either said or did some crazy stuff. So again, Akademiks, fall back. You don't got to put your foot in your mouth every time. You got to know when to pick your battles. And if you fail, you got to just take that L gracefully. You ain't got to lash out and keep that smoke with everybody.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I like to speak to y'all like this because I don't want y'all to feel like I'm ducking anything. I'm not ducking. I'm not running. Obviously, I'm trying to chill out, let everybody get their anger, their hate, their vitriol out. And it's okay. If the majority of people don't want to with us, it's okay. We'll build back. I've done it many times.
But take it for
that's
granted.
Pretty much the entire thing to what I could say. I hope there's no questions that you guys had for me. Like, I know you guys want me to like be super specific. I think I have been. I've told you exactly what's going on right now. Twitch has suspended us. I'll speak with the reps hopefully shortly. Hopefully it doesn't happen during stream. And we'll figure out what that situation will be. Other than that, I also don't want to speak for any other people I do business with, because then all it makes y'all do, especially if you don't like me, is get mad at them. Oh my God, why are you still with them? So we'll just kind of keep it like it is.
Yeah, you definitely want to fall back from talking about who you're doing business with, because it's just a matter of time until people find out, pull those receipts, reach out to those companies and start that campaign to cancel Akademiks. So you definitely want to keep that on hush. Don't put your business out there.
Good? Cool. I appreciate you guys. By the way, I think we're also live over at Rumble. Yeah, we are live over at Rumble. I do want to, salute to Rumble. I know Rumble reached out today, making sure I was, straight. And yeah, we're going to keep pushing. All right. Again, for the people who are used to me streaming on the King Akademiks page, for any misconception, that page is okay. But I expected today mass hate, so I did not want to stream on that page for today. Okay, that's it. I was just thinking like, yo, there might just be some haters, so let me not stream on that page. Okay.
Yeah, starting to get real calculated the way that he's streaming. He knows the backlash he's facing, so hopefully you figure this out. But again, terrible look.
So this is more of a stream page and like body cam page for like content. So I'm like, yo, I'm just doing it on the burner. Okay. And this was meant to be like a secondary burner members only page anyway. All right, cool. So now you understand our platform availability. Also, if you're wondering, we're good on Meta. Meta still has a relationship with us. We still have a relationship with Facebook and Instagram. Nothing has changed there. We're still okay on Snapchat and even TikTok. Those things are straight as well. Again, not trying to, I got to make sure I understand at times and previously in the past I've came across mad arrogant and cocky, and I don't want to come across like that. But I do want to assure the people who rock with me in case you thought the building burnt down. No, it didn't.
Yeah, you definitely want to play the humble role. You don't want to be flexing too much because, again, those platforms, they can pull you off their social media stuff. So, again, be careful out there, take accountability, and don't do no weird stuff like that again.